What's up, YouTube? It's me, Nikki, and today this is super exciting. So I've never really done like an inspired by look, but today I was having lunch with my coworker Alex and she had this awesome idea, so props goes to her. We were discussing Kat Von D's new makeup that's coming out, which, oh my gosh, we're both like super excited. I don't even know where that came from, but I felt like singing. It's just that exciting, okay? Like, please. I wanted to share with you what inspired this look. And I'm gonna have to be careful. I can't tilt my phone directly at the camera because if I do, there will be a huge freaking glare. So this is the picture, and I'm sure you guys have seen this. This is, I believe, for her Saint and Sinner perfume campaigns. So I'm super excited. Like, the perfume is amazing. I do have a roller ball of Saint, and it's my favorite perfume ever of all time. But because she discontinued it, I still have my roller ball, and it's lasted me like 5 years. It's kind of embarrassing, but that's like my special occasion perfume because I couldn't find it anymore. And I did see it somewhere, I want to say Amazon, like a year ago, and it was just so expensive because it was like discontinued, and I just couldn't afford to splurge on that. But if I had the money, I would have, because it's an amazing scent. My boyfriend loves it. I love it. Again, it's my special occasion perfume. So the fact that she's coming out with it again, yes, super excited. And yeah, so I'm super excited about tons of things that this lady's coming out with. She's phenomenal. I've followed her work since, I mean, way back in the day. So way to go, Kat Von D. I'm so ready to be impressed with another palette because you always put out amazing quality makeup products. I know I look like a ghost right now, like I totally do, because obviously the face does not match the rest of my body. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eye. What I'm gonna do now is take the Too Faced Natural Eyes palette. The reason why I chose this is because there's a beautiful taupe shade in here. It's like a nice kind of cool taupey brown, and then there are a few other shades that are pretty similar to what she's wearing. This is the Zoeva Concealer Buffer. I'm gonna grab the shade in here called Cashmere Bunny right here. So I'm going to kind of take it and go along the shape of my eye, and then I'm going to dip down and kind of wing it out. I'm also going to take a little bit and just apply it all over the entire eyelid with that same brush. Does not have to be perfect, but I just kind of need that like smoky base. Then what I'm going to go ahead and do is take a shade here called Push Up, which is right here. I'm going to grab quite a bit, and starting on the inner corner of the eye, I'm going to put it all over the lid. And I'm going to just kind of bring it almost all the way over. I'm going to leave a little bit of space on the outer edge for a different color. Then I'm going to go in with a shade here called Erotica, and it's a nice, cool, deep brown with like gold shimmer in it. Using this, I'm gonna kind of just smoke everything out on the edge here, and I'm gonna bring a little bit into the crease as well, and I'm gonna be blending everything together. Taking the highlight shade in here, which is Heaven, right here, I'm going to apply this right underneath my brow. And then I'm going to be blending all of this together. So I'm going to take that same big fat fluffy brush that I used earlier and just kind of blend everything here on the outer edge of the eye with the highlight. Now I am going to dip back in with Erotica one more time, and I'm just going to put this on the very outer edge. This is just going to kind of help taper this look. And then using the very same brush, I'm going to grab a shade in here called Sexpresso right here, which is the darkest color in the palette. and it is incredibly pigmented, so I'm gonna just kind of go just on the outer edge with this, just to kind of help deepen that color. Alright, so next I'm gonna go ahead and do my liner. For the liner, what I'm gonna actually use is the Inglot gel liner. This is the AMC gel liner in 77, which is a very nice, super deep black. And I'm going to take a very small precision brush to apply this. I'm really not going to do much with it. All I'm going to do is just go right along the lash line and fill in any gaps. So it's not going to be super dramatic. It's going to be just kind of simple, and it's going to serve as a really nice base for my eyelashes whenever I apply them. So quite literally, I'm just kind of patting that on. What I'm gonna do is apply my mascara. So I'm gonna do my upper lashes first. I'm using the Wet n Wild Prime and Seal Lash Fiber Set. Going in with the mascara first. We're going to coat everything. I leave my lower lashes alone until the very end of the eye look. So, well, basically after I apply concealer to clean everything up. Now I'm gonna go in with the fibers. And then I'm gonna go back in with the mascara. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do next is do my under eye concealer. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundations. This one is in Soft Ivory and Soft Beige, and obviously I'm going a lot paler than my actual skin tone, for sure. So I'm gonna use a lot of this and just a little teeny tiny bit of this. So I went ahead and applied that with a brush, and taking a beauty blender, a micro beauty blender, I'm gonna go ahead and pat this upwards and outwards. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and do now is apply my lower eyeliner, and for that I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Highliner, and this is in Blacker. It's just one of the birthday freebies from Sephora, and I'm going to apply this right on the lower lash line and waterline. And what I'm going to do after that is I am actually going to take a pointed, kind of like domed eyeshadow brush, and this is a big fat fluffy one, but I'm going to grab a few shades from this palette yet again. So I'm going to start with Cashmere Bunny right here, and I'm going to kind of blend this underneath the eye. And then taking that very same brush, I'm going to grab a little bit of Sexpresso. And I'm putting this as close to the actual lower lashes as possible. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lashes. So for that, I like to kind of keep it simple. I'm using the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Mascara because it's my jam, and yeah. So applying this, I'm going to be very careful, and I will be letting this dry before I do anything else with my eyes. Okay, so the very next step is to apply false lashes. I am not good at this by any means. It might take me 20 minutes to get one on, so I'm going to do it off camera, but I will show you what I'm using. So I use this, and I got these from like AliExpress, I do believe, or eBay, one of the two. They were, I think, 78 cents free shipping. Pretty awesome lashes though, by the way, for a cheap price. And then I went to Walgreens and picked up the Ardell Lash Grip in black. So the very next step, of course, is going to be contouring. So for the contour, I've decided to go with the e.l.f. Contour Powder. I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is a really nice kind of taupey color. And I'm going to just kind of carve out my cheeks a bit. I'm going to very, very lightly go along my jaw, etc. because I am wearing a white turtleneck and I really don't want to like ruin it. So you've been there. We've all been there. You know what I'm talking about. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply a blush. For the blush, I decided to go with a MAC blush. This is in Personal Style, which is a really nice kind of like taupey brown. And I'm going to kind of add a little bit more depth and definition on the cheeks, starting with the outer edge of the face and working my way inward. The very next step, of course, is going to be highlighting, and I'm going to use the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Luminous Light because it is a little bit more subtle, and I feel like this would look great on those of you with very, very fair skin. So with that being said, I'm going to take a fan brush and pack this on at the very top of my cheekbone, and I'm going to be blending it down into the blush. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my wig. I do have a kind of platinum blonde wig, however, it is not heat safe, so I can't do the whole kind of textured, tousled hair that she has in that picture, but I can at least have blonde hair, so that's a plus. I'll be right back. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll with the LA Splash Cosmetics Lip Couture Waterproof Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Ghoulish. And I believe this is OG Ghoulish, so this is like old school, like tried and true, first batch of Ghoulish. So with this, I'm gonna go ahead and apply it real quickly. So this is gonna be the finished look, guys, and I am so excited. I am so excited for her to release these palettes. That's it. I'm gonna be rambling if I continue to talk, so I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you guys have enjoyed the tutorial, and yeah, step outside of your comfort zone and try something new. I'll see you guys. Bye.